But I never got the inclination that he was unprepared.
I got a couple of young bulls out there. You know, I talked to Denzel Ward. You know, yep. I talked to some, but I can't say the name. But anyway, I done talked to some people. He looked different. There's a difference when that young bull is out there spinning that ball. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Difference. I'm talking about football. I ain't talking about no media and all that hoopla and all them, you know, on Twitter, they putting up the numbers. Some he was 10 for 12 for 2 touchdowns. I'm talking about when he's at the helm, he looks different.
Just be able to get on the field, like everything off the field, it is what it is. But everybody know when it's time to get on that grass, then you know who I am.
Shedeur Sanders is making serious noise, and not just on the field. His recent interview has turned heads across the NFL world, with legends like Shannon Sharpe and Chad Ocho Johnson weighing in. Shannon didn't hold back, calling out the media for pushing a false narrative about Shedeur's draft stock slipping due to that interview. According to him, that storyline was never real, because Shedeur was always prepared. And now, his minicamp performances are proving just that. Ocho had a different take, though just as passionate. He pointed out that anyone who's watched the Shedeur Bowl, anyone who's seen how he handles pressure and competition, knows this guy isn't just prepared. He's built differently. His presence, poise, and performance are all showing up at the right time. Shannon Sharpe didn't mince words. He straight up said he was never buying the talk that Shedeur struggled in interviews. According to Shannon, the idea that Shedeur fell to the 5th round because he was unprepared is complete nonsense. "This is Deion Sanders' son we're talking about," he said with conviction. "You think Prime didn't have him ready for this moment?" Shannon made it clear, Shedeur has been groomed for the spotlight his whole life. From media pressure to locker room leadership, he's been coached by one of the greatest to ever do it. So the narrative that he wasn't ready? False. And now, with the way Shedeur is performing in minicamp, that lie is unraveling right before our eyes.
Nobody, always talks about it. So Joe's the old guy in the room. So I joke with Joe all the time. Every day I see him. And Kenny, he had his experiences throughout his career overall. So then we just share a lot of the same things. And Dylan, of course,
Deion Sanders himself has spoken openly about the level of preparation he's invested into Shedeur's journey. He's hired multiple coordinators, specialists dedicated to shaping Shedeur, both on and off the field. From film study to leadership training, nothing has been left to chance. Deion made sure his son was not just ready to play football, but to thrive under the pressure that comes with being in the spotlight. So when media personalities and NFL insiders started pushing the idea that Shedeur was unprepared, it wasn't about truth, it was strategy. As Shannon pointed out, they couldn't question his game on the field, so they tried to shake him off it. But all of that noise has backfired. Because every time Shedeur steps on that practice field now, he's proving that not only is he ready, he's already ahead of the curve. Ocho viewed everything as just a planted scenario, saying that whatever the media wants to do to him, let them do it. But when it comes to his performance on the field, you can see this lad can bowl. He emphasized that all the noise outside doesn't matter when the pads are on, and it's time to deliver. Ocho pointed out that he's heard from several people close to the league that Shedeur is a class ahead of everyone else. He argued that it doesn't matter whether Shedeur was selected in round 1, 2, 3, or 4 because talent always speaks louder on the pitch. His minicamp performance proves just that. From precision throws to composed leadership in huddles, Shedeur showed why draft position can't define a player's ceiling. According to Ocho, the kid isn't just surviving, he's thriving. And the league better take notice before it's too late.
I got a couple of young bulls out there. I talked to Denzel Ward.
Yep.
I talked to some, but I can't say the name. But anyway, I done talked to some people. He looked different. There's a difference when that young bull is out there spinning that ball. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Difference. I'm talking about football. I ain't talking about no media and all that hoopla and all them, on Twitter, they putting up the numbers. Some he with 10 for 12 for 2 touchdowns. I'm talking about when he's at the helm, he looks different, whether he's going with the first team, second team, or third team.
Ocho also mentioned that his sources have confirmed Shedeur has been exceptional on the field, and nobody can deny that. He clarified that he's not just comparing him to Cam Ward or singling anyone out, but talking about everyone in that quarterback room. According to Ocho, those who are around Shedeur every day, teammates, coaches, and staff, are seeing something special. He shared that many of his companions believe they are witnessing greatness in the making. It's not just about talent, Ocho said, but about presence, maturity, and command, traits that can't be taught and rarely show up this early. The whispers around camp aren't just hype, they're real assessments from people who know football inside out. If you're still doubting Shedeur, Ocho argued, you're not paying attention to what's really happening behind the scenes. Shannon Sharpe argued that he would advise Shedeur to just keep doing what he's doing and his shot will come. He stressed that patience, consistency, and focus are the keys at this stage, especially when the outside noise is loud. Shannon pointed out that he and Ocho aren't just saying this as casual observers. They're speaking from experience. Both have been in locker rooms, seen how talent rises, and know what it takes to carve out a path in the league. He reminded everyone that the journey isn't always linear. But if Shedeur keeps stacking good days, staying locked in and letting his play do the talking, the opportunity will be undeniable.
I can't give you no advice how to play the quarterback position, but I'll say, just keep doing that.
Yeah.
Just keep doing what you're doing. Is that in situations what Ocho and I, we try to do is that if we've been in those situations before, we can tell you how we handle it. We can go inside because you're talking to people that was in the huddle. Not somebody, I didn't cover the game. I cover the game now. I love what Shedeur said. I love the way he's handling it. I don't know when that time gonna come, Ocho.
Yeah.
Because the man say, you don't know when I'm coming. He said, you better make sure you be right when I return.
And Shannon Sharpe was absolutely right, because even Coach Kevin Stefanski has openly praised Shedeur Sanders for everything he's been doing, both on and off the field. Stefanski's endorsement only adds more fuel to the belief that Shedeur is on track to become the Browns' #1 starter. The head coach didn't hold back when discussing Shedeur's impact during minicamp. He commended the young quarterback's relentless work ethic, pointing out that Shedeur shows up every single day ready to grind and improve. Stefanski described him as a fun guy who lights up the locker room, connects naturally with teammates, and brings infectious energy. Traits that reflect not just talent, but strong leadership and character. Most importantly, Stefanski emphasized Shedeur's on-field performance, saying that a player with his posture, poise, and clear hunger to get better checks all the boxes of someone bound for long-term success. According to the coach, Shedeur isn't just flashing promise. He's building something real. So, everything surrounding Shedeur Sanders right now points toward a young quarterback on the rise. And not just because of hype, but because of undeniable performance, character, and leadership. From the words of seasoned veterans like Shannon Sharpe and Ocho, to the praise from his own head coach Kevin Stefanski, Shedeur is earning respect across the board. He's not just surviving the pressure of the NFL spotlight, he's embracing it, thriving in it, and using it as fuel. His work ethic, consistent growth, and ability to command respect in the locker room speak volumes about his potential to be more than just a backup or prospect. Stefanski's remarks only solidify the belief that Shedeur has all the tools, mentally, physically, and emotionally, to take over as the Browns' future QB1. The path ahead is still long, but if Shedeur keeps doing what he's doing, just as Shannon Sharpe advised, his moment will come, and when it does, he'll be more than ready. This isn't just a story of a talented player. It's the emergence of a leader who's proving every day that he belongs in the NFL conversation, not as a backup, but as a potential franchise centerpiece. What do you think about Shedeur Sanders' rise during minicamp? Do you believe he has what it takes to become the Browns' starting quarterback sooner rather than later? With praise coming from veterans like Shannon Sharpe and Ocho, and even his head coach Kevin Stefanski, is it time we start viewing him as a serious contender for QB1? Are people still underestimating him because of where he was drafted, or is he already proving them wrong? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your take on his journey so far and what you think comes next.